Alright guys, I'm back sitting on the excavator and it is totally dead. Let's see, key on, just nothing happened. It's totally dead. It's been sitting a while. It's my fault. I let it sit too long and I've been fighting this battery going dead for quite a while now. Anytime I want to use it, I gotta, oh, almost fell. I gotta jump it off multiple times so it'll stay running. So, alright, go ahead and get started. The hood opened up and you got a little latch here. It's gotta be undone. Real simple. Overall, this machine's been very maintenance friendly. And then the battery is hiding down in here, dusty and corroded. So, and to get to it more, that bolt, and the same on this side, two bolts to get to it. So, let me get some tools and I'll be back. Alright, got some tools, 12mm, 4 of them. You gotta watch, a lot of times the nut plates in the back, they break off, so you gotta grab them. There's the battery, fully exposed. I'm gonna see if I can get these connections off. They're pretty bad shape, and clean them up. So that's the next step. Alright, got a little more tools. I'm trying to do this one hand. I'm gonna try and clean some of this corrosion off. Expose this nut here, so I can get on it halfway decent. Should have done this a long time ago, clean these terminals. That is really bad. Started off. I was surprised that this is tough to do with one hand. This is probably painful to watch. maybe get a flathead and spread that apart a little. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. I did it. Okay, set him off to the side. Same for the positive. This size is kind of a oddball size. 12's too small, 13's too big, 1/2 inch is too big, 7/16 is too small. It's maybe vice grip size. Oh, yeah, it ain't moving. It ain't moving. Stand by. Alright, I'm back. The trusty vice grips. These usually always do the trick. Let's see. Wow. Unbelievable. I think. What it is, it looks like the terminal itself is stopping it. See, the nut is right up against the terminal, so I guess that's why I don't want to turn. Gonna have to use some muscle for sure. Somebody, they'd really, I don't know what happened here. Maybe I can spread it apart a little bit that way. Man. Try and crack it loose again. Oh wow. It's just totally breaking. Totally breaking. Look at that. Right off. Oh well. This project just got a bit worse. Look at that. Snapped it big time. Battery hold down. Well, I gotta replace this terminal now. Gonna have to get a terminal and cut this wire and recrimp it. Not exactly what I wanted to do, but that's what I gotta do now. Alright, touch base soon. Alright guys, I'm back. Just making a quick pit stop at the dump. Then I'm going to be heading out to get a battery for the excavator. So I'll touch base back here in just a few. quick update. Making a pit stop at the dump. So I'm gonna get rid of some garbage real fast, and then we'll be on our way to get a battery for the excavator. A couple other people here. But I'll touch base in a sec. I just picked up the battery, heading back home, and we'll get this thing installed and see if that excavator will start. See you then. Well, here we are again. It's the next day. Ran out of time yesterday, and I had to go get a new terminal end anyway to fix it. So I'm back, and I've got, see what I got. This is my new terminal end. Nothing special. It's from the auto parts store. Got a couple terminals, some heat shrink. I got my hydraulic crimper, and my big wire cutters. So I'll go ahead and try and get this going before I run out of time again and have to go to work. Work car's getting in the way. But we'll get started. Let's see, first I'm gonna get this guy out of my way. Cut back some of this raft I got in here. Give me some more space. We got this crap on good. Dang. Holy cow, the spammers are calling my phone for like 2 straight minutes. Unbelievable. Okay. There we go. Just give me a little more room to strip and crimp. Go ahead and cut this. A little more room. Okay. Alright. So good these cutters work. Cut pretty dang good. Okay. Now we'll measure it. Cut it about right here. You gotta be careful you don't cut into the wires doing this method of stripping. Okay. Well, it does work. A lot of corrosion in this. Quite a bit of corrosion. Just on the outside, the interior of the wire looks perfectly fine though. I think that is just whatever sheathing they put on the inside of this wire is all that is. The wire cleaned up pretty well. See how it fits. That's pretty good. I'll strip a little bit more out of it. Just a little bit more. Okay. This 3/8 ring terminal might be a tad too big. Alright, so I'm back. I found one that is perfect size for it. So when I said 3/8 earlier, I meant this is 2/0, which is quite big wire. 2/0 by 3/8. This one is number 1 gauge wire at 3/8. Fits it much better. Much better. Heat shrink over. Then just start rotating it on. Much better. Now these terminals, let's see how they work. I have to open up the stud ends a little bit to fit this. Just doesn't quite get on there. It's close. This one does fit, so that's good. That's perfect. So let's try and crimp it and see how it looks. See how it turns out. gotta change my crimp dies. I got 2/0 in here. Let me swap that out. I don't see the number 1 dies in my crimp set, so I'm going to try and use the 1/0 and see how it does. See how it feels. See if I can crimp the snot out of this thing. That's too big. That's a little bit too big. Alright, I'm going to swap it out for, let's see, number 2. Let's try number 2. See how that works. A little better. So, sure never really feels like it crimps it great, but let's see. Let's see. Doesn't want to focus very good, but it's crimped pretty good. Good enough for me, I think. Alright, it looks good. Some heat shrink over it. Some heat shrink over it. That probably won't shrink down enough. A mini torch. Try and do it without burning the GoPro up. Alright. Got a brand new thing of it. Battery corrosion preventative. Spraying the batteries, terminals. Try and make not too big of a mess. Okay, easy peasy. Where's that terminal at now? Let's get him put on. tap it down a little. Just a little. It's pretty tight right there as it is now. Maybe not. Nope, still really loose. Okay. Alright, that'll be good now when I tighten it. Grab a wrench. That has walked away again. Probably a 13. Maybe these will be a 12. Let's try 12. 12 it is. I like it. I like it better than the other size. Let's see. Hopefully these terminals last. They're cheapies too from the auto parts store. Haven't had the best of luck with these, but they are convenient. I want to over tighten them, they like to snap easy. Alright, he's on. I'm going to give it a little more spray. Actually, this is going to be like a perfect. Oh my gosh. More scammers calling. Nope. Actually, it's my daughter. Hold on. Let's see how this looks. Got a better idea for him. I'm going to go underneath. I'm going to go underneath you, I think. Yep, I like that better. Okay. I like that better. Okay. That a wee bit more. Again, more spray. Spray it all. Stand by. Alright guys, just a quick 7.3 cold start. First start of the day. Quick detour. I have to go pick my daughter up from the horse farm. So we recently picked up a horse for her, so she's been going over there a lot and taking care of it, spending time with it. But the horse farrier was out there today, so she wanted to hang out for a while and watch what he's got going on. So now I'm just going to pick her up and taking her back to school. So I'll give you guys, turn you around and let you see some sights on the way. back. Done with the horse farm stuff. Back at the excavator. Get you guys set up so you can hopefully see something that I'm doing. And I'll get started again. So we're on the negative side. I just realized something I forgot to do on the positive side. I forgot to route this smaller cable through the cover here. So I gotta do it real quick. I mess up all my nice looking work here. But this is one nice thing about these spin-off nuts here. Wing nuts. Real easy to take them on and off. You up, I guess route you through the top. Yeah. Maybe. Actually, I gotta come back through this way. Eventually, I'll get it right. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. Tight fit. Real tight. Okay. Really tight fit. Okay, looks better. That looks better. Wing nut back on. Back up. That's tight. Let's see if now I can. This super dusty. Slide up. Okay, it halfway works, okay. Alright, zip tie that. Zip tie that, make it look a little cleaner. Flush cuts. This one. I don't know if I should route this one. A little different, maybe bend it down here. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know about that. Just keep him back in here. I think that looks best. Okay. Little spark. I like it. Turn that cable backwards like that. That'll work. It's tight. This Stuff just hanging. I don't know what it is, but a lot of wires. So let me clean this up a bit back here. You can't really see it, but it's just some hanging connectors. Okay. Alright, I think that's pretty good. On and tight, on and tight. Looks pretty good. Alright, now I just got to clean up this mess. Get the side plate back on, and then we're going to try and crank it. I'll put you guys on time lapse for the mess cleanup and reinstall. We are all back together with the exception of one bolt. I just got to find a different nut for it. That one, the nut plate disappeared and I had to use a nut, and I don't know, it's not going back together now. Threads are messed up, so, but 3 out of 4 isn't bad. All back together. Now let's see if it starts. The fun part. My keys. Got a whole bunch of garbage stored on this trailer right now too. Making a mess everywhere. Alright. Moment of truth. That's a good sign. This hasn't been ran in probably a month. Let's see what she does. $1,869.4 hours. Well, the engine sounds like it's running a little rough. Seems like it does that when it hasn't been ran in a while. It's like the fuel kind of drains back and it starts briefly starving for fuel initially. Come on, stay up. Wow. It's about the roughest I've ever heard it run. come back alive now. See how the hydraulics are working. Alright guys, that's a wrap. Success. Got the battery swapped out, so we'll see how long that battery holds up. It's not a great one. The one that came out was an interstate. I'd rather keep that, but it's totally shot. So, but I'm gonna let this thing run for a while, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks.